I'm going to show you how McDonald's builds a Big Mac sandwich.
Let me set the stage for you. You're in Cincinnati, 1962. You go to your local McDonald's on a Friday afternoon and order a burger. You take a bite only to realize there's a big chunk of pineapple where the meat should be. After your initial shock, you ask yourself, what truly belongs on a burger?
Our own secret sauce.
Let me be clear if you couldn't tell from the whole concept of this video, I love burgers. Now, I know every video I make has me saying I love whatever I'm talking about, but I'm serious. I work at a fast food joint on my breaks from school, I've eaten nearly every type of burger you can make, and if I ever have a daughter, I'm naming her Patty. I want to do two things in this video: explain the history of the hamburger in America and talk about what I think the definitive burger looks like, as well as what the history and the internet thinks belongs on a burger. Well, I guess that's three things. The history books point to several people who claim to have created the hamburger. Louis Lassen is credited by the Library of Congress for his hamburger sandwich in 1895. People who live in Hamburg, New York credit the sandwich creation to the Menches brothers 10 years earlier in 1885. The Seymour Community Historical Society in Seymour, Wisconsin says resident Charlie Negreen created it that same year. Oscar Weber Bildy staged a 4th of July bash in 1891 at his ranch near the community of Bowden. Oscar cooked burger patties on a self-constructed grill. The patties were placed inside buns baked by his wife Fanny. That same grill made its way to Tulsa when the Bildy family opened Weber's Root Beer stand in 1933. Athens, Texas hosts the Uncle Fletch Hamburger Festival for Fletcher Davis, who they say created the burger before Bildy. Ancient burger theorists believe that because this was between two slices of bread and not a bun, that it technically was a patty melt. Also, in 1995, the governor of Oklahoma, Frank Keating, and the governor of Texas, George W. Bush, actually got into a, quote, pissing match over who created the burger, Texas or Oklahoma.
Don't you get it, you crustaceous cheapskate? I can't make a double Krabby Patty with the work. I can't put a patty on a bun with lettuce, cheese, onions, tomatoes, ketchup, mustard, pickles, and top bun together in that order.
When you think of a burger, what kind of toppings do you think of? Cheese didn't become commonplace to put on a burger until the 1920s or 30s. The reason I started this video was because I was at work, and I started talking about how it's weird that so many people order their burgers without ketchup, in which I was told by everyone that ketchup doesn't belong on a burger. When I think of a burger, I feel like the definitive toppings go something like this: cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle, ketchup, mustard. Now, I don't even like mustard, and I'm not too fond of pickles either, but I think that feels like a textbook burger. Let's look at a couple examples of cheeseburger toppings and see how they compare. BuzzFeed has a list that seems to just be an advertisement for the Jack in the Box Buttery Jack Burger. The list also contains avocado. That's because BuzzFeed is based in California, and Californians are contractually obligated to mention avocado every 3 sentences. Ranker.com, on the other hand, lists their top 10 toppings as bacon, cheddar, lettuce, ketchup, onion, tomato, mayo, pickle, American cheese, and grilled onions, with mustard following it at number 11. Meanwhile, the world's largest burger had 60 pounds of bacon, 50 pounds of lettuce, 50 pounds of sliced onions, 40 pounds of pickles, and 40 pounds of cheese. So I put together a little spreadsheet. This is 8 fast food restaurants that are popular around here, and their ingredients on the number 1. As you can see, on average, they all have generally the same items. All the condiments on the burger are in there in an equal amount, but lettuce has won out, ladies and gentlemen. It's the only thing on every burger. So the data clearly shows that all these fast food burgers all follow the same similar pattern. But while I think that this combination of ingredients could be called the definitive burger, I think it only applies to fast food. It doesn't account for mom and pop places or diners or mom and pop diners. In fact, as an avid burger fan that I am, it doesn't even match my favorite burger. The Paris Burger, Darjee's, and Denton sponsor me, thanks. But anyway, if you like this video, you like food sort of related videos, you can check out Mark of the Feast. It'll be up here on the screen somewhere. It's pretty good. Go watch it. If you like food history, kind of how the beginning of the video was, go check out Emmy's video on slug burgers over at Emmy Made in Japan. It'll be up on the screen over here somewhere. That's about it. Thanks.